सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन था अभी इसलिए कि हम लोग आजकल ज़्यादातर नमाजें घरों में हो रही है। अभी शाहिद भाई का एक सवाल था कि अगर टाइम हो जाए, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर ईशा का टाइम होता है 9 बजे, 9 o'clock का टाइम एंटर हो रहे हैं आप, अज़ान हो या ना हो, क्या हम जमात स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं या नहीं? sorry, I have to come in English. Sorry for that. حامد ومصلي ما بعد فأعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي آمين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Just one brother asked this question. Once you enter in salah, once you enter in prayer time, do you have to wait for adhan or no? When you are praying by yourself or when you are praying in your home? So do you have to wait for adhan? I will put. Do you have to wait for adhan, or once you enter in time, you can start your salah? Once you enter in time, inshallah, you can start your salah. And especially if you are praying in Jama in your home, because alhamdulillah, we have family. So the people who are praying in home, and if they are praying in Jama, so please try to call adhan. One of brother, he can call adhan, and then you can pray together. That's a great reward. It's better to pray together. It's better to pray together, especially when you are praying in home also, because this is also blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that alhamdulillah, you're getting chance to pray in your home with your family. So alhamdulillah, please try to pray in your home, and you can call adhan, you can say iqama, and then you can pray. And the owner of the house, the head of the house, he's supposed to lead. And if he sees that there is one more person who is better than him in matter of Islam and in matter of Quran, so he can give permission to that person to lead the salah, inshallah, no problem. This is one of the questions. And the second question, people ask that if any sister, she didn't fast for 2-3 years, there is a chances that some sisters, if they are pregnant, if they can't fast, no problem, they don't have to fast. Please remember, some sisters, if they are pregnant and if they can't fast, they think that it's not good for them, or it's not good for the baby. So please try to avoid the fasting, no problem. But if it's good for both, no problem then. And if they want to if they can't fast, no problem, they don't have to fast. And then this is the first year. Second year, then now breastfeeding comes. So at that time also, it's not possible for them. If it's not possible for them to fast, so at that time, what they're supposed to do? Now 2 years fasting they miss. That sister, she missed the 2-year fasting. And then third year again, if she is doing breastfeeding, all these things, or if she get pregnant, what's the teaching in Islam? Basic teaching. If she can't fast, she can feed every year 30 people. 30 people one time. As I said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said clearly in Quran, ta'amu miskin, one time food. You don't have to feed, you don't have to sponsor food for suhoor and iftar. That's not a sunnah. That's not a way. The way of sunnah, one time meal. You can sponsor or you can give money according to that, what you're spending on one time food. $5, $6, between $5 to $6 or $7. It's depend on the family. So this is the one question. For if they miss 3 years, so every year 30 people. And the third question, one more question I had today. One brother was asking, is there any dua for niyat, for fasting? Before you start your fasting, we have to have intention. Remember, every night or before suhoor, we have to have intention that inshallah today I'm fasting. Or if you are making intention night time, that you make up your mind that tomorrow morning you are going to fast. So do you have to say any dua? Is there any dua? According to Islam, I'm telling you openly, there is not a single hadith or single ayah which is telling us that you're supposed to read this niyat dua. Nawaitu an asuma ghadan lillahi ta'ala. This is not taught by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is not taught by Sahaba also, the companions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even not taught by Imams also. This is just made up after so many years. Allahu alam who did that. So that's totally wrong. Niyah means it belongs to your heart. You wake up for suhoor, that's your intention. You don't wake up for suhoor every day. You just wake up for suhoor in Ramadan. That's your intention. You are having intention that, oh, I'm cooking for suhoor, or I'm preparing suhoor, or I'm having suhoor for what? For fasting, not for just breakfast. So that's your intention, inshallah. It should be clear. So you don't have to say any dua. Just make up your mind. That's all. And then, is there any other question? Yes, brothers and sisters, do you have any question? Because tonight, I want to clarify first few questions. Then, inshallah, we'll come to the topic. Unmute all. Is there any? I unmute all sisters and brothers and sisters. Is there any question? Okay, there is one more question. Is there any dua for breaking iftar? Yes, there is a dua for breaking iftar. There are two duas, and the other dua. Allahumma laka sumtu ala rizq wa bika amantu ala rizq aftartu. There are two duas. Inshallah, you can say either dua. Both duas are right, no problem, inshallah. But there is no dua for intention. Is there any question among brothers and sisters?
Yes, brother.
Yeah, brother Ivan. Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Yeah. So this morning I made a mistake because after I ate my breakfast.
Okay, suho. You mean suho, right?
Yeah, and I did my salah, but then okay. I'm thinking that maybe you're not supposed to eat before sunrise. Usually after you do your salah, then nothing to eat after that, correct?
Okay, yeah.
Because I made a mistake this morning and ate something right after I did my salah.
Okay, that's a good question. If you eat by mistake and if you didn't know that, inshallah, Prophet Muhammad said, Rufi al-qalam an thalath. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lift up 10 on 3 people. Who are those people? The people who do mistakes by mistakes. By mistake, they do some mistake. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive them. So, inshallah, all people are unmute. So inshallah. So the question from the brother, all people can hear each other, so please note other discussions, inshallah. So brother Yvonne, if you did by mistake, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive. Inshallah, you can continue your fasting. If any person is doing, and next time, please don't eat, once you enter in time for Fajr, not even you pray Fajr or no, once you see that you enter in time for Fajr, nowadays Fajr time starts from 5:42, yeah, 5:42. So after 5:42, you don't eat or drink anything. So follow the timing, please. Now, don't follow your prayer, please follow the timings. Then inshallah you will be fine. Because sometimes you pray a little bit later. You pray sometime 5:55 or 6 o'clock. So can you eat till that time? No. You're supposed to stop eating and drinking if time starts from 5:42. So you're supposed to stop at that time, inshallah. Anything else, brothers and sisters? Brothers and sisters, is there any question or any doubt?
So, Furqan.
Yes, brother. Walaikum assalam, brother Ibrahim.
Not a question, but a clarification. So it's from dawn to sunset.
Yes, dawn to sunset. You're right. From dawn. And what's the meaning of dawn? I'm explaining you again. Dawn means once you enter the timing for Salatul Fajr. Once you enter in time for Fajr Salah, that means you need to stop. Whether you pray or no, it doesn't matter. Once you enter in the time, you need to stop. And what is the timing for sunset? Once you see the sunset timing tonight, maybe it's 7:43, so you can break your fast, inshallah, from that time. You can break your fast. And the second question, yeah, witr, because since 2-3 days, brothers are asking me, what about the witr? Please clarify the witr doubt. According to Sunnah, please remember, whatever I'm telling you, it's according to Quran and according to authentic hadith. The mistakes, what I did, the mistakes, what you're doing now, I did same mistakes in my life. So you don't think, oh, whatever we prayed before, so those witr is invalid. No, it's not invalid. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept because you didn't know you did that. If you have any mistake, so never think, oh, I did my whole life, so that way was wrong. What I did, it was wrong. No, don't think that. Now, alhamdulillah, we got the right thing. We need to follow the right thing. That's the important thing. Now come to the witr prayer. According to Sunnah, what Prophet Muhammad taught us, witr prayer, you pray. If you are praying 3 prayer, if you are praying 3 rakah for witr, so you stand for all 3 rakah. There is no sitting, there is no tashahud in second rakah. In witr, remember, brothers and sisters, in witr, there is no tashahud in second rakah. You're supposed to say Surah Al-Fatiha first rakah and any surah, then second rakah, say Surah Al-Fatiha and any surah. And no tashahud. In second rakah, after your second rakah, there is no tashahud in witr. I'm telling you this. Please read the ahadith, that's important. And in third rakah, you stand up without sitting. You stand up and pray. You recite Surah Al-Fatiha in any surah, and then you don't have to break your salah. You don't have to break your rakah and you do this. No. After you pray Surah Al-Fatiha in third rakah, you say any surah, then you can say any dua. Allahumma inna nasta'inuka wa nastaghfiruka, or Allahumma adini fi man hadayt wa afini fi man afayt wa tawallani fi man tawallayt, any dua. And then after that, let me finish. And after that, you go to ruku. And then you say Sami Allahu liman hamida, and then you go to sujood, and then tashahud, normal tashahud. This is one of the way to pray the witr. And there is the other way also. I don't want to discuss all ways, otherwise people have, if they see too many ways, then they will have confusion. That's why. You can do the qunut after the ruku also, but it's better to do the qunut before the ruku in witr. Is it clear? And the second way of witr, you pray 2 rakah, you sit in second rakah in tashahud, you pray 2 rakah, and then you say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah in second rakah after you finish tashahud. Then you get up for only 1 rakah, then you pray 1 rakah by itself. Allahu Akbar, Surah Al-Fatiha, any surah, then Allahumma hadini fi man hadayt wa afini fi man afayt, or Allahumma inna nasta'inuka. Then you go to ruku, and then you go to sujood and tashahud. Is it clear? There are only 2 ways. The most authentic way to pray witr, only these are the 2 ways. The way what I used to do and what most of the people used to do, I know that's not authentic way, brothers and sisters. Please trust me. Go and if you have any question, go and check online and type what is the most authentic way to pray witr. They will tell you these 2 ways. The way what we used to do, that's not authentic way. Yes, there is an opinion for that, but not authentic opinion. Is it clear, brothers and sisters?
Question.
Brother?
Yes, go ahead. Walaikum assalam, Brother Asmat. Yeah.
What is the best time to pray witr in the month of Ramadan?
The best time to pray witr or tahajjud or qiyamul layl. As I mentioned, before Ramadan, we did the whole session for tahajjud also. Whether you pray tarawih or tahajjud or qiyamul layl, all these are same prayer. Just the names are different, but these are same prayer. If you are praying tarawih, you don't have to pray tahajjud. If you want to pray, that's a different story, but you don't have to. If you're doing qiyamul layl, that's a tarawih, that's a tahajjud. And because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his whole life, he used to do one qiyamul layl. That's the name of the qiyamul layl. And now we say tahajjud or qiyamul layl or tarawih. So all 3 are same basically. The best time to pray these things, last part of the night. You divide night into 3 parts. You divide from Isha till Fajr. You divide into 3 parts, and last part of the night is the best time. But can you pray right after Isha? Yes, you can pray, because sometimes people, it's highly impossible for them to wake up. It's easier for them to pray after Isha. Inshallah, you can pray after Isha. You pray Tarawih or Tahajjud, and then you pray, you do Qiyamul Layl, and then you can pray Witr. Prophet Muhammad said, try to make your witr last prayer. But sometime if you couldn't do that, no problem. If you want to pray after witr also, that's fine, because there are the authentic hadiths. Prophet Muhammad sometime he used to pray 2 rakah after witr. This is authentic hadith. Sometime Prophet Muhammad used to pray 2 rakah by sitting after witr also. So this hadith is teaching us you don't have to do that, but if you want to do, no problem. Inshallah. Brother Ibrahim, sorry, what was your question?
Okay, we kind of went away from that topic, but the first which you explained, where the second rakah you sit down, you said no, should do it. What does that mean?
No, the second way you pray.
Second rakah, when you do the 3 in 1, the second rakah.
Okay. What the first way? What I said, 3 rakah. If you're praying witr 3 rakah, because sometimes you can pray witr 1 rakah also. And if you're let me finish. If you're praying 3 rakah witr, so you do first rakah, you do second rakah. In second rakah, you don't sit in tashahud, at-tahiyyat. You don't sit in that. You just get.
You go all the way up.
Yeah, you stand up. You skip the tashahud. Is that clear? In second rakah, in witr, only in witr. There is no tashahud in second rakah. If you are praying 3 rakah together, so there is no tashahud in second rakah. You get up for after second rakah, you pray third rakah, then qunut, then you go ruku, sujood, and then you say tashahud, then assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is the authentic way to pray witr, because Prophet Muhammad said there should be difference between maghrib and witr. And what is the difference between maghrib and witr? In maghrib you sit in tashahud second rakah. In witr you don't sit in tashahud in second rakah. Is that clear?
That is clear. 90% of the masjid, when you're saying, they sit on the second. So that's wrong.
That's not authentic way. That's one opinion. That's a scholar opinion, but it's not authentic hadith. That is not authentic hadith. We're supposed to come back to Quran and Sunnah. Very simple.
So, brother,
Imam Furqan, salam.
Walaikum assalam. First, Brother Minsal, Sheikh Kareem. Let me come to Brother Minsal first.
Yeah.
Okay.
First,
Yes.
okay, with the witr, because I do one, but now it's 3. I do first and second, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Ruku and sujood and get right up.
Yes. Third also, second also you stand up. You don't sit in tashahud.
You mean I just do ruku and sujood and get right up?
Yes, you're right. You're right, Brother Minsal.
No, but Furqan, he's talking about 3 in 1. That's 3 in 1. He doesn't do 3 in 1.
No,
I do 3 and sometimes I do 1.
Sometimes he is doing 3 also. If you're doing 3 together, so in second rakah you don't sit. In second rakah, after second rakah you don't sit. You just stand up.
And then you pray third rakah and then you sujood
And tashahud. Then you sit.
And then you sit. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Brother Kareem Sheikh.
Furqan, I really think we should take all the different sections on the matter.
What is that?
I really think about the water, you were right, but what I'm saying, we should have a demonstration or different session to explanation with the water, because we have been doing that for many, many years in Bangladesh or Indian subcontinent. So my request, we should pick a different time, because it's a bit confusing, although I agree with you and I do same way you do. But actually I don't. I beg your pardon, I don't. So from tonight I'm going to change it. But I would request to have a different session.
Inshallah, we'll do that. Inshallah, we'll do that. To be honest with you, Brother Kareem, I did this for 25 years.
Yeah, me too.
So when I learned, I understand, I said, no, we need to change, because when the hadith, Quran and hadith comes, it doesn't matter what my mentality or your mentality is saying. What's most important, alhamdulillah, we got the right thing. Now we will start the right thing. What about the past, what we did for 25 or 30 years? No problem. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept that, because we didn't know, we did that. That's how we learned, we did that. But after that, once we learn, inshallah, we come back to authentic way. Allahu alam, Allahu alam. I think all the time is gone in this session. Is there any other question?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is there any other question?
Yes, brother.
That's the only, so Brother Furqan.
Yeah.
Brother Furqan.
Yes, Brother Minsal.
That would make the difference. That it's like doing three waka, just like how you do Fajr.
Maghrib.
I'm talking about in the morning. I do my
Oh, okay. And
I do mine in the morning. Huh?
Yeah.
The witr I pray in the morning time before I do Fajr.
Yes, that's good. Yes, no problem. You can pray in your tahajjud. Yes, witr you can pray in your tahajjud after tahajjud. Yes, you pray tahajjud after. Yes. After tahajjud you pray witr, inshallah, no problem. Now I want to come just one thing in third juz, because we are in third night of Ramadan, inshallah. Third juz, this is one of the important juz, because it has Surah Al-Baqarah. Surah Al-Baqarah is one of the, inshallah, for 5 minutes we will discuss, then I will finish that. I will mute all. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. About third juz, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about one of the important ayah in this surah. What is the important ayah? That is Ayatul Kursi. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. All Muslims, they should remember this ayah. All Muslims, they should memorize this ayah with the meaning. Please remember, we should know what we are saying. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is teaching us amazing things in this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the ayah in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking about himself. He is describing himself. Who is Allah? You want to know Allah? You want to know the mercy of Allah, the power of Allah, the knowledge of Allah, the strength of Allah, and the capability of Allah? You read Ayatul Kursi. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. The qualities of Allah, attributes of Allah. This is one of the important ayah in Quran. Prophet Muhammad asked, what is one of the important ayah in Quran? One Sahabi said, Ayatul Kursi, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. That ayah number, I will tell you the ayah number. 255.